In the 19th century, the Greeks led a revolt against the Ottoman Empire. The War of Independence, where the Greeks used the traditional sword pala and rifles, led to the formation of modern Greece. Before you think this is a history lesson, let me tell you, it's not. In the 21st century, the people of Greece are leading a revolt yet again. They're up in arms. Up in towels. Yes, you heard that right. And the revolt is against the red and blue umbrellas and pricey sun chairs at its beaches. It's called the Beach Towel Revolt. They want independence from the commercialization of their beaches. And once again, they're taking matters into their own hands. Beaches in Greece have witnessed a boom in commercialization in recent years, especially since the world reopened post the pandemic. This has restricted access for the locals to the beaches. Locals say they're being pushed off their own islands and beaches. How? The beaches are covered with long and wide strips of sun loungers. If you look at these beaches from above, you'd see countless red and blue umbrellas next to the loungers too. So the locals could use these loungers, right? The loungers with umbrellas could be more comfortable for them, right? Yes, possibly. But bars by the beach and other businesses offer loungers and umbrellas at exorbitant prices. During peak tourist season, you'd have to pay around 70 euros for a pair of front row loungers. Overcrowding at the beaches has hardly left any scrap of sand for the locals to lay their towels. They say they can't swim freely. They can't sunbathe without being forced to pay for a sun lounger. And now they are demanding unrestricted access to their own beaches. The movement started in Paros. Residents complained of how the island was increasingly catering to tourists at the expense of locals. Beachside businesses must apply for licenses from the Finance Ministry to use designated parts of the beach. But locals say these bars and cafes are taking up more space than they are allowed to. In some cases, loungers were taking up 10 times the permitted space. From Paros, the protesters have spread across Greece. Naxos and the islands of Crete in the south also joined the protest. Demonstrations also took place at the islands of Rhodes and Aegina. The locals are complaining about overcrowding and over-tourism. The Aegean Sea Islands are some of the most popular holiday destinations in the world. But can Greece really cut down on tourism? Practically speaking, no. Tourism is Greece's largest industry. Tourism, especially post-pandemic, is bringing in the much-needed respite for Greece's economy. In 2021, Greece welcomed 15 million tourists. This is 1.5 times its total population. The protesters aren't against tourism. The livelihoods of many in the country depend on it. What they complain about is the government's management of the boom in tourism. Campaigners are clear with their demands. They want frequent checks, more transparency on licenses awarded, sustainable tourism. All that the locals want is space on Greece's beaches to lay their towels, swim and sunbathe. And well, if that means shelling out fewer euros, the tourists too shall be grateful.
A first-of-a-kind sports show that's played on a different turf. A first-of-a-kind sports show that will always come up with a winner. Are you looking for perspectives that go beyond the scoreline? Hi, I'm Rupa Ramani, and catch a 360-degree view of the sporting world with me here on Firstpost in our special Firstpost.